This 187 Jando, and I just jumped out the porch with Dirty Glove Bastard.
Smoke too much pressure since the time me need to slow down. Stood on all 10 and be a man, whatever go down. All my P's and Q's.
All right, so we got 10 Jando off the porch with us today.
What's good? Appreciate y'all for having me.
Nah, I appreciate you coming by, man. How you feeling today, bro?
Good, how y'all feeling?
I'm feeling great, man.
That's good, that's good.
So what do you got shaking here in Atlanta during this trip, man?
Making sure I got a productive trip ahead of me, man. I'm coming here to make sure I'm on some music stuff, you feel me? I'm here shooting a video, promoting my music, making sure everybody get a feel for me and make sure everybody understands that I'm here to make sure they know I'm gonna be here and I'm making my way to be there. So at the end of the day, 187 Jando, I'm all on SoundCloud, all on Apple Music, all on YouTube, all that. Instagram, 187 Jando, all that.
Business trip, man.
Definitely.
You come up here pretty often?
No, not really. It's my second time up here.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so what can you tell us about Boynton Beach, man?
Boynton Beach, Florida. Man, you got the people that's trying to make it out. You got the people that's willing to snake somebody to make it out. And you got people that's just gonna do what it take the right way to make it out. You know what I'm saying? And then you got the ones that's just bottom boy feeders. That's just that.
Yeah.
It ain't no in between. Down there ain't no in between. You either it is what it is or it's not. Ain't no faking, ain't none of that. You know what I'm saying? If you get fake, then you gonna get tested. You're gonna have to be that person you claim to be one day at the end of the day. So that's how that go down now.
Yeah. What was your childhood like growing up there?
It was good. Ain't no fabricated shit. I had my mom, I had my dad. I always had a support system, you know what I'm saying? Everything go how it go.
Yeah.
Ain't no telling how it's gonna go. Yeah.
When did you jump off the porch?
Ain't really no age, but I seen shit for what it like really was around the age. You could say 16, 17.
Okay.
Dabble with it 15, jumped in it 16, 17.
Yeah.
Around that age.
You have any older siblings?
I got a sister, my older sister.
Okay.
And I got a brother on my dad's side.
Yeah. Do you have anyone out there to kind of guide you? Or just...
I got Fire with me.
Yeah.
I got Never Miss a Meal with me. I got the people that support me, even though you don't even gotta be a big support team, whatever it is. But the ones that's out there supporting me, I don't care if it's 2 or 3 people in the crowd, one person. That one person, as long as they feel me and they understand that I ain't doing this shit just to do it, I'm doing it because at the end of the day, that's what saved a nigga, you know what I'm saying? So that's what it is.
Yeah. What was one of the biggest life lessons you learned?
I learned, be careful who you trust, careful who you have around you, careful who you put your trust in, all that.
Yeah.
All that, yeah.
All right, so how long you been making music now?
I've been making music. Music been a part of my life forever. Like, it's just something that's always been around, but when I felt like I should voice my opinion and voice myself more is when I say 16, 17 too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What had inspired you back then?
Inspired me. It's like, it inspired me as I start to see the shit it could bring, you know what I'm saying? Like, it could actually take me and my peoples from out of here, like, get me and my people somewhere better than this, you know what I'm saying? From all this stupid stuff that's going on.
Yeah.
Because don't nobody really want to be a part of that. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so who'd you grow up listening to?
I grew up listening to all the legendary ones, T.I., Lil Wayne, anybody you can think of from back in the day around 2000 and stuff like that. I was listening to it.
Okay.
Outkast, all that. Yeah, it goes that deep.
Some of the legends.
Yeah, that deep.
Yeah.
So yeah, music always been a part.
Yeah. When did you start to take it serious and figure out this is what you want to do for your career and you can make some money off this too? To be like real about it, I took all this shit serious when I met like Five. When I met J5 was like that person, like, he ain't let me stop that shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was really on my ass about doing what he know I got in me, but I ain't know I had in me. So when he looked at me at like, 2018, 19, around that time. So I've been with him for a little minute and we just building off what we got. Yeah. How'd you link up with him?
I linked up with him through an artist he used to have.
Okay. So how important is it having someone like that on your team to kind of push you and guide you and direct you through
To be real with you, everything. That's the nigga that keep you level-headed. That's the one that, even if you don't want to take in the game or whatever come with what he's saying, that's what you like. That's what really need to come with it. And you're going to see, if once you go through it, his way was the way that he was just trying to prevent you from going your way, the long way. So When you people ahead of you already been in that shit and already know what's going on, you just sit back, take game, and do your part. That's all it takes.
Yeah.
Trust. That's why the trusting process is really important.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. So how'd you get your rap name?
187 Jando. Jando, I got that a minute ago. I got Jando from probably just being around. I just got started getting called that name. I don't really remember how that got part of it, but the 187 part, that just self-explanatory to it. Yeah, that one I don't even want to get into it.
Yeah. So what's your thoughts on the rap game right now?
The rap game, they need to look out for me. Yeah, that's one thing. They need to look out for everything I got coming with me.
Yeah.
Everything you see with me. That's it.
What's the message in your music?
Keep it real. Don't fabricate it. Speak what's on your heart, not what you want to do or what you think you want to do or what nobody next tell you to do, what the person next to you, you know? Live on what you really live. If you ain't living that, don't rap about it. And that's what my music is. You hear me, you gonna understand it's real. It's shit that's coming from the heart. It's not words that's just floating out my mouth, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, you gonna feel my lyrics every time.
Do you write or do you freestyle punch in?
Both.
Okay.
Whatever the vibe is at the time, that's whichever one I feel more comfortable in.
Yeah.
So yeah.
What inspires you to write?
When I write, it's when I hear a beat and I just be like, on this beat, I gotta be able to teach a lesson. Like tell a story, but tell a story to where a lesson will be learned at the end, or you gonna understand, basically.
Yeah.
Based off something I probably went through.
Yeah. What's some of your goals short term? Like if you were to come back, sit down with us 12 months from now, where are you trying to be at?
12 months from now, but like my name everywhere, probably all around here too. So they gonna be bumping my music all around here too, cause they already do at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody that hear me, they fuck with me. I ain't never. I to be honest, to be dead real, like no bullshit. Anybody that ever clicked a link, sat next to me or sat down and listened to my music, and not just bullshit me for those keep scrolling. They actually like, damn, okay, I'm glad I clicked. I'm glad I actually did take the time to listen to your music. Other than the other rapper that just out there saying he rap. Cause I don't label myself as just any rapper. Cause this really do mean a lot to me at the end of the day.
Yeah. So what's the music scene like back at home, man?
Back at home, you got a lot of music going on over there. It's looking good. As long as Florida learn how to work together and keep their heads together, shit should be how it is, how it's supposed to be going. You know what I'm saying? Rappers just need to learn how to let all that stupid ass shit go.
Yeah. All right, so do you get a lot of support in your city?
Yeah, I get a lot of support. Every time they hear me, they understand I'm pressure. They understand I ain't playing how I'm coming. All my music is pressure at the end of the day. None of it, I don't write music for it to be bad. You get what I'm saying? I write music for it to be true and for it to be heard. And you be able to voice your opinion more. I mean, it'll make you want to speak up for yourself. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Why do you think people overlook the talent out there in West Palm, man?
They overlook the talent because you can't portray yourself as, you can't come out and just portray something. You get what I'm saying? Whatever you're portraying, it gotta be real. And if it's not real, it's not gonna last. It's not really, people try to make it like frustrated to try to overthink it. It ain't nothing to overthink. It's just keep it simple, keep it real. That's all it takes.
Yeah, it kind of almost looks like West Palm is going to be next up, you know.
Definitely.
Miami-Dade had their movement.
Definitely.
Broward started blowing up these last few years. It looks like it's traveling right up the coast.
The music good down there, don't get me wrong. The music good down there. They just need to stop sleeping. That's what they, stop sleeping on Florida.
Yeah. Are there any nice studios out there, big studios, or?
Nah, ain't no really like big studios, but you know, some good ones you could definitely catch and record at. Like definitely some good ones.
Okay. So what about the DJs out there? Are they supportive of the local artists?
Yeah, the DJs, they supportive. They support me. Whenever they do hear me, they support me. The ones that hear me and hear my music, they always support me. And they always tell me they fuck with me. And they bump my shit in the clubs. Whenever, I don't even gotta be there, they'll bump my shit. As long as they hear me and they fuck with it, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's how it go.
All right, cool. Yeah. There are a lot of nightclubs out there?
Yeah. You got a lot of parties and nightclubs and shit going on out there.
All right, so Heartbreak, that's your new single?
Yeah, that's the single I'm shooting.
What can you tell us about this song?
That song, like I said before, that's one of those songs, I sat down and I wrote that song. And when I wrote that song, I wanted to tell a story and I wanted to understand shit might not go how you want it to go, but at the end of the day, as long as you keep trying to see the better part of what you're going through, that's what you should keep in you as faith and will keep you striving. And no matter what you go through, don't let it break you. Keep on going, keep on standing tall, no matter what.
So it's kind of like a motivation song.
Definitely. Motivation turn up, you could say. Yeah. But you definitely gonna fuck with it when you hear it. Trust me.
And that's the video you plan to shoot up here?
Yeah, I'm shooting that right now.
Okay.
As we speak.
You ever shot a video out here in Atlanta before?
No, this is my first time.
Okay.
So yeah.
So kind of give them some different looks and different vibes.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I'm trying to come different than everybody else. I want to understand. I want to be in my own little lane with shit.
Yeah. All right. What can you tell us about this song, "Trust You" with Rio and Mike Smiff?
"Trust You," that came on. I came up with that song, and when I came up with that one, I wrote that one too. When I wrote that song, I was thinking about who could I get on it to kind of match my vibe and match how I was coming on that song. And that's when Mike Smiff came along, thinking about getting somebody from down who was down that way for a minute, know the game, you know what I'm saying? So Mike Smiff was on that song. And Rio, he another artist that I work with from time to time, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Who produced that one?
Produced that one? Nah, to be honest with you, I don't even remember who produced that beat.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. What about "Pull the Plug"?
"Pull the Plug," that one, that's one of my, you could say, I really got deep into that song and I let it all go on that song too. That one was more of a pain song. You get to hear where I'm coming from with my story and my pain. You know what I'm saying? That's how that goes. "Pull the Plug."
Is it therapeutic when you kind of get that out?
Very therapeutic. Very therapeutic.
All right. "Blow Down." What can you tell us about that song?
"Blow It Down," that's one of my turn up songs. That's a song, a lot of people like that song. The clubs play that song. So I'm gonna keep trying to make songs like those too, because I see people like when I make turn up songs.
Okay.
Yeah.
And "Love Somebody," you dropped this earlier this year on Valentine's Day.
"Love Somebody" go crazy. The girls love that song. They love it. Yeah. All of them. Every time they hear it, they tell me which line was their favorite and shit like that.
Yeah. So you working on an upcoming project?
Yeah, I got a project coming. I'm trying to name that one "Godson." When I got that project, trying to work on that, keep all the songs tight on that one. I'm trying to at least have 7 to 10 songs on that one, maybe. However much they want, whatever they fucking with. I'll let them pick the track list and numbers and all that.
Yeah. All right. Who are some of the producers you've been working with?
I find whatever beat I can, that's the one I vibe with. As long as they got a good vibe to it and I can write and I can catch a vibe in the studio, that's the one I mess with. But I never really had a specific engineer or anybody that I'm working with.
Okay. All right. So have you been working with any other upcoming features?
Upcoming features, I haven't had any, but I'm willing to. You get what I'm saying? As long as anybody willing to send a song, send half a song, whatever, I'm willing to hop on it. And one thing about me though, I'm real focused on making sure I perfect my voice and my craft and all that too. So I'm willing to work, but at the same time, I want to make sure I'm always there, basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Talk to us about the grind that comes with being an independent artist, man.
The grind that comes with being an independent artist, give it your all. Give it your all. At the end of the day, just because the other man doing it don't mean you can't. It's not like you can't do it. All you gotta do is put your mind to it. As soon as you give it your all, it ain't nothing you can't do. It ain't nothing you can't conquer at the end of the day. You gotta keep going. Don't give it up just because it don't work once or twice. Yeah. You get what I'm saying?
All right. What do you want listeners to take away from your music when they hear it?
I want listeners to take the music and be able to be more real with themselves and like themselves more. Like, love yourself more before you try to go love somebody else, basically. Yeah.
So what else you working on? What else is coming up for
you? EPs, videos. I'm working on Godson right now. That's what I'm trying to name my one EP I got coming out. That's the next one. Mixtape. I'm going to try to push a mixtape right after that one. Hopefully do more interviews in the future, shows and everything else.
Okay.
The whole 9.
Any last words or shout outs before we wrap it up?
Shout out anybody that's supporting me out there. It don't matter if it's just 1 or 2, like I said. Anybody that's supporting me, shout out you, shout out my team, shout out my family, and shout out Dirty Glove for having me.
Smoke too much pressure since the time me need to slow down. Stood on all